You know, I really used to think that more workouts meant better results, but all I got for that was an extra 25 pounds of body weight and a couple of injuries. As it turns out, respecting your body and focusing on recovery is going to be the real game changer. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to lose that stubborn body fat and build a body that's not only durable, but how to do it with just 2 weightlifting sessions a week. To start, I'm going to show you why doing what the fitness industry recommends, which is working out usually in the range of 6 times per week, is actually what's subtly sabotaging you. And to top it off, these are the exact changes that we made for Kyle, who is a career firefighter in the Metro Detroit area. He came in working out 7 days a week, but he was also tired and he was stalled out. What we did was we scaled him down to 2 times per week. We focused on recovery, and he ended up losing 140 pounds in just 1 year. So let's talk about the real issue, which is recovery, or more specifically, the lack of it. Most career firefighters end up working about 10 days a month, so on paper, you should be pretty well rested. But the truth is that a lot of us know after working for a while is that you're probably running on fumes even on your off days. You could take me, for example. When I got into the fire service, I realized something pretty quickly, which was that the problem wasn't necessarily work ethic. Everybody on shift showed up and worked hard for the most part, not talking about our recliner warriors. But the problem is that off shift, when your sleep is wrecked and your stress stays high, you don't actually learn how to recharge. And like I said, I wasn't immune to this. In fact, I came in with training and nutrition experience, but I still didn't know how to recover from the job. It wasn't long before I ended up being a little bit more short-tempered than I should, maybe a little bit more irritable, and I was definitely losing my motivation. And the end result was that I gained 25 pounds in my first year. And the worst part was that I was still going to the gym all of the time. And what I realized was that instead of fixing it, those workouts that I was doing every single day, they were just digging myself a deeper hole. So I started questioning the usual fitness advice, because most of it just assumes that you're gonna be sleeping for 7 or 8 hours a night and living a normal schedule. So let me ask you this. What if the goal wasn't to do more, but it was to put recovery first and actually train in a way that fits the job and the structure that you have? And that's when I built a simple system, which was just 2 full body strength days per week, essentially just the essentials with no junk volume. This meant doing big, efficient movements that still build strength and make you resilient, but without leaving you smoked for the next time that you have to go on shift. And I'll be real with you, honestly, a lot of people hear 2 days a week and they think, there's no way that's enough. And to be honest, I probably would have said the same thing about 4 years ago. But at the same time, this is the approach that finally got me leaner and way stronger, because for the first time, I wasn't training against my recovery. Now, not only did this work for me, but it worked for hundreds of the other clients that we've had come through the front door in our coaching program, like Raquel, who lost 30 pounds in 90 days with just 90 minutes a week dedicated to lifting. And here's the thing. Those results, they didn't just happen for me and my clients. They came from constantly reflecting and refining this process and this system over the course of years so that it actually made sense for firefighters who were boots on the ground. So if you want access on how to get started, I have a Firehouse Body Reset protocol that you can find in the description. And next up, check out the video that I have listed right here that talks about the exercises I stopped doing when I was a firefighter. Remember this, being in shape is a part of the uniform. I'll see you in the next one.